Hello Capricorn, how's it going? I hope you are very, very well. My name is Madam Butterfly, and this is going to be a messages from your person for December. But you know, Capricorn, it's also like all my readings, it's a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to get it is, you know, when you were supposed to get it. You are very welcome here. Thank you very much for checking out the reading. You know, I really appreciate you doing that. You know, I appreciate you taking the time to check out the reading. And if you find that it resonates with you at all, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, that would be wonderful. I would appreciate that a lot, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on here with your person. A lot of swords here. Your person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person has dealt with a lot of chaos, like a lot of, yeah, chaos. It might have been actual conflict, but I feel like it's been more chaos, things being up in the air. Four of Swords here, there might have been a separation between you both. I feel this person needed a rest, because I think, you know, I feel like a lot of things change very quickly for this person. You know, they might not have, especially I saw the Seven of Cups here, which can indicate, particularly with career, not knowing which career path to take, not knowing which direction to go in. There could have been something like, I just feel there's been a lot of chaos and upheaval in this person's life. And I feel like at the time they just couldn't deal with it, okay? With the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like they just had a lot of shit going on. And it just wasn't the right time when you guys met. They've really learned a lot of lessons. This person has a lot of life experience. You could be dealing with a, like I said, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Empress is also Libra. She's also Taurus. But you're dealing with someone very strong here. And now, sorry, I shoved those right in your face. I lost control of my arm there briefly. This person is tough because they've had to be tough. You know, things have gone down in this person's past. Queen of Swords, you know, they've had to deal with some stuff, okay? You know, whether that's a person, like one person, or whether it's like many things, you know, over the course of their life, could even be childhood stuff. You know, the Queen of Swords is always kind of like one hand on the big freaking sword, and the other hand's like, okay, I'll hear you out, but don't forget I have this sword, okay? Don't be getting, you know, overly familiar or anything like that, right? But with the Empress, like, it's a good balance with this person. It is a good balance. You know, I feel like on the outside, this person may appear very, like they have a sharp tongue, or like they're very quick-witted. You know, with the Queen of Swords, very sharp tongue, very quick-witted, very intelligent, but they're really very, underneath it, they're very stable. The Empress is a very stable card. This person could already be a mother. but they're very stable. There's like, I think they're kind of working past this prickliness, you know, because they've really come to a place of like self-contentment and growth within themselves, where they're feeling pretty good about themselves, you know. Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with a teacher, you could be dealing with a YouTuber, you could be dealing with a writer, you could be dealing with a counselor. The Empress, you could be dealing with someone who's some kind of nurturer in some way, like I don't know, someone that works with children, or like a carer or something like this. You have the High Priestess here, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. This person is very, very strong intellectually and in themselves. They may not have been when you met them, but I feel like, you know, they've been really learning to listen to their intuition, and it's made them a lot stronger in themselves, you know. Very, very funny person, you know, with the Queen of Swords. Very funny, very intelligent. This person, they have some kind of fear of rejection here. Four of Cups and this High Priestess, you know, this is really not someone that gives emotions away frequently or easily. You know, the High Priestess is kind of stoic. You know, you might feel like this person kind of reads you very easily, because they are quite intuitive with the High Priestess, but they are stoic. You know, they don't, like, they're really not very I mean, they have emotions, of course, but they're, I mean, you wouldn't really catch this person doing a lot of crying in public, this kind of thing. You know, they would much prefer to keep their emotions to themselves. They might have been cheated on in the past, or this can represent something sad happening to them in the past. They might also have been preoccupied with whatever this chaos is here that I see them working through. There's, you know, right in the middle of the reading though, the Ace of Swords. Whatever it is this person has been trying to do, they've done it. They've broken through something here. Like, I don't know if this person's been trying to, you know, get a business off the ground or get some stability in their life, but they've done it, okay? Clarify that Ace of Swords, please. Yeah, there's something this person's been working through, and they've done it. This person, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, they've been learning how to protect themselves emotionally, because I think they've always been this kind of Queen of Swords energy, and they're moving much more now into this Queen of Cups kind of Empress energy. Not that there's anything wrong with the Queen of Swords, of course, but she is quite prickly, you know. She can be quite sharp-tongued, kind of defensive, you know. So I think with the, whereas when you get into this Queen of Cups energy, it's much more like, and the Empress, it's like being much more stable within the self. Because you've got good boundaries, you don't really need to be so defensive. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're much more kind of willing, not to let people in, but to, you know, you don't always think the worst of people, this kind of thing, you know. But also with the Queen of Cups energy, it's like, because they've got themselves into this healthy place, now they're going to be attracting healthy relationships, which is maybe something they didn't do before, which is why they needed this Queen of Swords defensive energy, you know. But there's something huge that they've released here, the Fool and the Ten of Wands. You know, this is a huge new beginning for this person. They've moved into some kind of new cycle. The Seven of Pentacles here, this could be to do with their work, this breakthrough in their work, but also the Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of like having one foot in your, like, it's kind of like being in no man's land, because you've closed down an old cycle, but you haven't yet begun the new one, because Spirit kind of wants to see what you're going to do with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, it's like, okay, so we changed a lot of shit, and like maybe we gave you something new to deal with. What are you going to do? What are you going to do now? Like, are you going to move forward, or are you just going to keep being defensive? Do you know, this kind of thing. But they've moved beyond that now. I think they really just needed a break, Capricorn. I would say this person, yeah, they've had some kind of rejection in the past here with this Five of Pentacles energy. Of course, that can also be money. They might have been having, you know, money problems too, which was distracting them, because I do pick that up a little bit in this reading for some of you. But I see them moving on. The Six of Wands, this is victory over this, you know. The Six of Wands is like victory over obstacles, victory over like feelings of, you know, worthlessness, because this is what the Five of Pentacles is, you know. It's feeling left out in the cold, it's depression, it's fear of rejection, you know. It's, you've just kind of been stomped on one too many times, you know, and it's left you feeling kind of worthless. But I see them getting past this energy with the Six of Wands here, you know, moving forward. And let's see what they're looking at. Give me one card to go here, please, Spirit. This person is very tough, whoever you're dealing with. Like emotionally tough, you know. They might even be like tough on the outside too, I don't know. Yeah, okay, Judgment, wow. I see the Knight of Swords there too. They're gonna, once they decide, they're gonna come in fast, okay? Now, this is looking towards that, okay? So this is what they're looking towards. The full, sorry, it's the new moon, I can't talk. It's so sad. They're looking towards the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment. So, Wheel of Fortune is change. It's things changing, and it's usually sudden. That Wheel of Fortune shifting is usually like a sudden movement, you know, things suddenly start moving. The Judgment is like kind of being at a crossroads, you know. It's like a decision, right? And it's kind of taking some time out here to assess what you're gonna do, right? To kind of take some time, because this person's about to move into a new cycle. So, but basically before you do that, Spirit makes you take stock, right? Because this is something of a blessed relationship that you're dealing with. This is why the person has taken some time out to heal. So it's necessary for them now to take some time out to, it's almost like, think of it this way, it's like tidying up loose ends, you know. The card after this is the World card, which is the end, right? So think of the World card as literally, say you're moving house, right? The World card is you know, literally the moving day, when you're like actually removing the boxes and the furniture from the house, right? The Judgment card is planning to do that. So it's like packing your shit into boxes, you know, making sure there's, you know, everything's, yeah, my kettle agrees, see. It's, you know, tidying up loose ends, making sure everything's tied up neatly, you know, and it's moving in a different direction. The Judgment card and the Fortune card is making a choice to move into like a more favorable direction for your life. And there's the Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. This person now feels like they have everything they need. Look, reconciliation. It's going to be a reconciliation here. It's going to be fast. It's going to be fast. They've had their eye on you for a while. You think they've forgotten about you, but they haven't. Yeah, this person feels like they feel like they're ready now. They feel like they have everything they need. They're just kind of tidying up loose ends, whatever that means for this person. And I feel like that's emotionally, you know. So I'm going to get some messages from this deck. What else would Capricorn's person like to say to them, please? There we go. Let's get another one. And let's get one more. Whoa, okay. Let's see which one flipped over here. Emotions are, this is what they're letting go. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this is what this person's letting go of at the moment, because this Queen of Swords does carry a little bit of resentment, right? And it's not her fault. And I'm not slagging off the Queen of Swords. You know, it's just this person has to let go of some stuff from their past. So they're not coming into this relationship with you super prickly. Because that's the thing, you know, if you're keeping hold of all the resentment from the past, it does distort your perception, you know, and cloud your vision, because it's like, if you're projecting, you know, something small that someone does can easily, you know, it's almost like your brain chooses to misinterpret it to defend yourself, you know, because your brain's like, I've seen this before. This was what that other prick did. I'm on to you. You know what I mean? Okay, you have oh my god. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Oh my god. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this is more Queen of Swords energy. This kind of, like I said, with the Queen of Swords, she can have a sharp tongue, you know. I really think this person is kind of learning not to be so sharp with people. You know, they're learning to kind of accept people more for who they are, themselves as well, which naturally leads you to accept other people more, you know. But I really think this person's working on that. This is the judgment energy. This is the tidying up loose ends, you know, like a little bit of purging that they're doing at the moment before they come in, before Spirit lets them come in. Spirit wants it to work. And you have, oh my god, this is wild. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. This person really is releasing a lot of crap. Like, again, I want to come back to this defensive thing. You know, I think this person is prone to kind of imagining things going badly. You know, like projecting things from their past onto like new people, this kind of thing. Maybe being a little, it's kind of trauma. There's some trauma with this person that they haven't, they're releasing it now, because I don't feel like you have this energy. You know, I don't feel like you carry this energy. I feel like this person carries this energy, where they're still a little, they're tough, you know, they've had to be, and they still carry it with them a little bit, but Spirit's making them release all these negative thoughts, so that this person can have room for this relationship with you, you know, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life, which is you, right? So it's like Spirit's not letting them move forward until they release this stuff, because it would negatively impact your relationship. But they're doing that now, okay? You know, like I said, this is the penultimate card in the deck, so they're nearly there, you know, they're standing at the gate, right? So I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was a pleasure to read for you, as always. Take care, Capricorn. Lots of love, and thank you for watching.